Hello Pisces, Turquoise Tarot here with your reading for January 2017. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and I wish you all a happy new year. Just a couple quick announcements before I get started. If you're interested in a private reading or you would like to contact me, I will post my website and my information in the box below this video. Also, if you're interested in making a private donation, which is always greatly appreciated, I will post the link for that as well in the information box below. I'm still uploading the 2017 general overview readings. If you are interested in purchasing that, it's $1.99. It is an hour-long reading. It's going to cover areas of love and romance for singles and couples. It's also going to be looking at career and finance and spiritual lessons or major milestones that may be reached in the year of 2017. With that being said, I will continue to offer free of charge my monthly readings, so you can continue to stay tuned and see what's coming in every month. With that said, let me go ahead and shuffle and we'll get started with your January reading. Now I'm going to be doing 3 separate spreads. The first one is going to be a general overview, and then the second and third spread will be for singles and couples, okay? So let's see what the messages are for my Pisces for January 2017. What are the general messages for Pisces for January 2017? I gotta say, I'm getting this feeling of like a lot of energy. I don't know what this relates to, but I'm just feeling a surge of energy. Pisces. What are the general messages for Pisces for January 2017? Something on the emotional front, but also mental. It's kind of vague though. Let's see. I think you're going to be highly imaginative and creative this month. We have the 6 of Cups, Strength, King of Swords, the 6 of Rods, the 5 of Pentacles, Justice, the Page of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the 3 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Alright, so the first message that I'm getting, and I apologize for the outside noise, I have my window open this morning, it's really nice out. The first message that I'm getting here, some of you are dealing with a child custody dispute, you may be in court. I feel like there's good news, there's positive news coming this month in regards to that. I feel that whatever the decision is, it's fair, okay? However, your partner, which may be a Leo, or your ex-partner, I feel they're going to be maybe a little upset about the news, okay? Like they're not going to get it, they're not going to get exactly what they want. I feel like this can also be regards to child support. I feel like there is a victory coming in regarding that as well. Okay. Taking the legal scenario out of the situation, I feel like there's something you've been working on for some time. There's something you've been working on for some time, and I think it's something, it's like an intellectual pursuit. Maybe school, maybe learning a new job, maybe obtaining some kind of promotion, but this promotion is going to require some training. However, I see you obtaining that this month, and I see you being highly successful. I think finances may have been an issue and may be an issue the beginning of January. I think you spent a little too much on children. Or you spent a little too much having some childlike fun, but it was much needed for you. I see that your finances will be balancing out this month, but it's going to take you, basically sitting down and budgeting and weighing out, the expenditures and also what's coming in, and looking at what's necessary and what's not, and cutting some unnecessary expenses for this month in order to balance it back out. For some of you, you have a child that may be an earth sign, okay? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And I feel like this person, your child is growing up. They're coming out of the very childlike stage and they're coming into teenhood. And so they're trying to be more independent and they're seeking more independence. It is requiring some strength on your part. I feel like there's a little bit of sadness here for you because, in your mind, you're always going to see them as your little boy or your little girl. And so you realize that, okay, we're in a different phase now. There's different needs, different expectations, different hopes, different dreams than maybe what they had when they were younger. And you're learning to adapt to the growth of this child, and you're trying to be fair with them as far as, okay, now that you're getting older, maybe we can increase your allowance, or we can let you stay out later, or have a little bit more freedom in making decisions on their own without your input. I think this month, I do see you celebrating. So whatever is transpiring in the month, whether it's legal or it's something with a child or with a family member, I see that at the beginning of the month, it does require some strength on your part, which you do have. However, by the end of the month, you're celebrating because this has come out in your favor. Okay? So let's look at this a little bit more in depth. These are Gypsy Oracle cards. I get a lot of questions about these cards. They're called Gypsy Oracle. And you can find them on Amazon or possibly a New Age store by you. I wouldn't recommend going to somewhere like Barnes and Noble to look for them because I don't think they carry them. But I would say Amazon's probably your best bet. I want to look at this Five of Pentacles in the center here. Oh, yeah. So for some of you, when it comes to children, I want to say there's a strong relationship there with your child and you're not wanting to let go. You're feeling the love and you have hope here. It's the Five of Pentacles is feeling shut out, left out in the cold, like your teenager's wanting more independence, they're wanting more free time, they're wanting some liberation. For some of you, this again is financial, where it's like, if you just stay true to yourself and again you budget, I feel like it's going to have a very positive outcome for you. For others of you where this is regarding a legal situation, having faith, having hope, staying true. And I also want to say, you know, act with integrity, act with tact in this situation, and it's going to have a positive outcome for you. Even though there's some doubt, because I feel like this hope card is saying you're doubtful in some way, but you still, you know, there's like a small smidgen of hope here. Keep that hope because things are going to turn out positively, okay? Let me look at the Three of Cups. Yeah, there's some healing to a situation. A contract, agreement, negotiation is being implemented. Someone's foolish actions and behaviors are being brought to the surface. And again, we have fairness coming in with the Justice card, and there's healing here. Some of you are getting help from a professional, such as a doctor or an advisor, a mediator, an attorney, who are helping you with this situation, and they're helping you get the outcome that you're desiring. Okay? Let's look at the Page of Pentacles here, where I see this offer coming in. So something you've been waiting for. Again, I feel like you've lost a little bit of hope in a situation, but some new news is coming in, something very tangible that you've been waiting for. And it's a positive turn in events here, especially with the Sun card being in the center here. The Sun card's a big yes card. It's a card about happiness, joy, vitality. And it can be about this child that's, you know, in question. So I feel like, again, some positive news. For some of you where this is your teen, this is talking about, look, there's a new phase coming in. They're growing up. And you're sad, you know, you're sad that you have to say goodbye to the younger years and so forth. But there's a big wake-up call this month where it's like, oh, okay, now I see that you're a new person, you're a different person. And we're going to have to change things, you know, accordingly. So Pisces, that's the general reading. Let me look at love and romance for a single Pisces for the month of January. We have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Lover's card, King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords, ooh, and the Queen of Wands. A lot of court cards here. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Well, okay then. Let's see what we got here. I mean, we have a lot of court cards. We have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. I'm focusing on these exterior, the four corners here of these court cards. In the center we have the King of Pentacles, so I feel like the focal point is someone who is an earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. He's a king, so he's someone who is emotionally mature, okay? And I feel like he has strong feelings for you because he sees you as being he or she has strong feelings about you because they see you as a very independent person. They see you as someone who is of substance, someone who has something to offer in a relationship. They're also very attracted to your confidence. Okay. Also, with a lot of earth signs, there's something about finding a partner who is financially and materialistically stable and mature, because the earth signs, not all of them, but the mature ones, they tend to focus on their finances, and they tend to want a sense of stability and security when it comes to, material wealth. And not to say that they are materialistic or that they're attracted to people who are materialistic, but rather that for them is a sense of security and stability to know that, we have money in the bank. And if a family member or a friend needs help, we can afford to help them, So I think that there's this strong attraction to you because they see that you're self-assured, you're self-aware, you're confident, and you're in a good position in life. So they're coming to you with a love offer, but I kind of feel like you're turning away from this person. I think you may have had problems or complications in relationships in the past, and I think that you're afraid this person's going to be frivolous or that they don't take you seriously. I think you're afraid of some deception. You're afraid of being hurt. And I think though you come off very confident and self-aware, which you are, maybe there's still this insecurity or doubt about romance and love, and you're afraid to be vulnerable because you're afraid of being hurt. Let's see what else is here. I have to honestly, let me look at this Seven of Swords, because there's a deception here of some kind, and I don't know if it's that you're just afraid of this deception or if this person's actually being somewhat deceptive. So I need to look at this a little bit more and see what this is about. Let's look at the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords. Well, I don't see anything negative on this card, honestly. We have the card of Fortune, we have the Soldier, and then we have the Young Woman. So I feel that this person is finding you highly attractive and they're making their way towards you. This is someone new. This isn't someone that maybe you've dated in the past or that you've known in the past. But it's a fortunate turn of events that this person is coming into your life. However, I think it's more that you're afraid of deception. You're afraid of this person taking advantage of you in some way. I feel like you're just overly cautious. Let's look at the Ten of Swords here. Okay, so there's something here about this potential relationship as a gift or a blessing. We have the Merchant card, so I feel like this is talking about monogamy and a serious committed relationship. Maybe that's what your desire is. But then we have the card of Despair, and I'm feeling a sense of distrust or jealousy with this card, because this card can represent jealousy as well. Let me look at this Queen of Wands. For you male Pisces, I think there's two people you may be interested in. Possibly an air sign, so that would be a Gemini, Aquarius, or what's the other one? Libra. Or a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? Now with the Queen of Wands, we have faithfulness, the Doctor, and the misfortune card, which is like the Tower and the Rider-Waite. So for the male who is looking at 2 potential females, I feel like the fire sign woman, she's more frivolous and she's more just spontaneous, and she kind of just goes where the energy moves her. She's not really looking for monogamy right now, and I think that can be a disappointment for you. However, if you are a female seeking a male, okay, or if you're just seeking a male partner in general, I feel like you have a lot of trust issues. I feel like you're really having a lot of trust issues. And though you come across as confident, and even to potential partners, you come across as very confident, there's something here about having to work on a willingness to be vulnerable and be hurt in a relationship, because we can't have intimacy without vulnerability. And even though you want a serious, committed, monogamous relationship, there's something here about you're so afraid of treachery, deceit, lies, that it's kind of like preventing you from finding that right partner, okay? And I feel like somebody's coming in this month, but you've got to give them a chance, okay? You can't be afraid. Let me look at the Queen of Swords really quick for my male Pisceans who may be looking at 2 potential mates. So for my male Pisces, this woman, there's potential for a committed relationship, and there's potential for something new to come about. But there's something here, and I feel like she knows about this other person that you're interested in, okay? And that's why she has her guard up, and that's why she has her boundaries up, because she knows that there's someone else you're interested in, and it's this other woman who's a potential fire sign. But this woman, you know, she's just kind of having fun right now. She's not looking for monogamy. This air sign, however, there is potential for commitment here and a serious relationship. However, you need to reassure her that she's the only one. And I think it's going to take more than reassurance. I think it's going to take actual time and actions to show her that, you know, you're just as ready for a serious, committed relationship as she is with you. Okay? So that's what I see here for my single Pisceans. Let's look at what's going on for my couples. Excuse me. Cards are hard to shuffle. We have the 10 of Cups, which fell out. I'll set it to the side and we'll see how it resonates with the rest of the reading. We have the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the Moon card, 4 of Swords, the 9 of Rods, the Magician, 10 of Swords, geez Louise, and then we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so Pisces, there's a decision that you have to make here, and I feel like it's a decision you don't want to have to make. I feel like you're having trouble making the decision for you and your partner, right? Because sometimes I find that when we love someone or we have an interest in someone, it's kind of like we put the ball in their court a lot of the times, and we're waiting for them to make the decisions about if we're going to be in a relationship, when are we going to advance in this relationship, when are we going to move on, if it comes to a point where there's a potential ending, it's like we're waiting for that other person to finalize the relationship. So I feel like you're in a position where you're kind of waiting on the other person to make a decision. But the cards are saying here that honestly the ball's in your court and you got to do what's best for you. Okay? You can't wait for someone else to make decisions for you, because that's basically you giving away your power. Okay? If you know that things aren't looking up and things aren't going in the direction you would like them to, then it's in your court to basically make that decision. Now, for some of you, what I'm seeing here is I feel like there's some doubt or insecurity in your relationship. I feel like you're on unstable ground. You have to choose whether or not you're going to move on and proceed with this relationship, but you're very cautious because I think you've been hurt a lot in this relationship thus far. It's not panning out or turning out the way that you had hoped when you initially began this relationship. The Magician here is a reminder to you that you are in control and you got to own your power and you got to make the best decision for you. Again, the ball is in your court. Don't give your power away to someone else and expect them to make the decisions for you. But there is some confusion here about if you should or should not continue this relationship. And there's a message here that in order to be victorious in choosing the right path for you, it's important that you take a time out. Okay? And I feel like you need some space from your partner. And I feel like when you have this space, you're going to be contemplating both the good and bad. I think ultimately you want, either you want to save your family because you're already married or you already have children together and you're wanting to stay even though there's a lack of trust and honesty and love in this relationship. And then for others of you, you're going to take this time to really think about how this person has hurt you in the past and how much wrong has been done. And I think either way, it gives you the power to really stand up for yourself and say, I need to make a decision and I need to make this decision for me. Okay? Let me look at the Moon card because I feel like there's something here with secrets too. You don't trust your partner. Let me look at the Moon. Okay. So on the Moon card, we have a house, we have a home, we have the surprise, and then we have the letter. Again, I feel like you may need a time out from this person in order to communicate effectively with this person. That's one thing here. For some, there's a secret here, and I'm not quite sure what the secret is, but there's a secret here, and I feel like it's finally coming to light, and it hits home because we have the home here, and then we have the Ten of Cups here. So it's something regarding family, something regarding your home life. Maybe someone's thinking about moving or moving away, and it's a surprise, but finally this is communicated. It's coming to the surface. Let me look at the Ten of Swords. Yeah, see, it's like you need a time out to really think with the Thought card here. You need time to think about this contract agreement. You need time to think about this relationship. because you're feeling a bit trapped or isolated. You feel like this person emotionally or mentally has kind of beat you up, okay? Because it's on the Ten of Swords. So this is someone taking advantage or somebody being a bit abusive, I want to say. And you need to step back from this situation to be objective and decide how you're going to proceed. Let me look at the Seven of Cups here to see exactly, what the confusion is. And this is a card reminding you too that you have options. So don't ever feel like you're trapped in a situation. There's always a way out. So you're stuck between knowing that this person has foolish actions and behaviors, and staying committed because out of loyalty. And I feel like there's just like, for some of you, there's a fear of letting it go. Let me see what else I'm getting with this. For some of you, there may be a situation where there's an attraction, or you find that your partner is attracted to someone else, but you're not certain about it. You're just kind of, you have your doubts, okay? So it's a foolish action behavior. You're questioning their fidelity because there's someone else they may be attracted to. Also for you, if you're a male Pisces, male, and you are attracted to females, you may find attraction with someone else. You may find that you're attracted to someone new. And so you're confused about whether you should stay in this relationship, which already isn't working, or if you should move on with someone new. But just remember, you're the magician here, and you ultimately have the power to do what's right for you. And I feel like you will, because we have the Six of Wands here, which is about victory. But it is going to require you to take a time out and really contemplate this situation, okay? I feel like you need a separation, a little bit of time away from your partner, just so you can like refocus and be objective. And think of it from your own point of view. What would make you happy? Are you feeling satisfied? Don't think about what's good for your partner. Think about what's good for you. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe if you have. I love you all. God bless, and I will see you in February. Bye.